We're going to look through our tip sheet, Conversations with Families, and discuss how you can use this tip sheet to better support your program. You can use this tip sheet in a variety of ways. You can use this tip sheet in staff training to help your staff meet the needs of families and children in your program. Or you can also use this tip sheet when you're running into a challenge with a particular kid in a situation and you just want to step back and make sure your program is taking the right approach to meet this kid's needs. The first recommendation in the tip sheet is to recognize the goal of the conversation. That's a challenge because oftentimes as program providers, we want to be really efficient when we're meeting with families, and sometimes we want to accomplish too much or we expect too much from the family when they come in to help us. Sometimes the work is really around getting on the same page about what the challenge is that their child is facing in your program. Sometimes it's opening communication lines and figuring out how you're going to better communicate around meeting a particular child's needs. It's really important to make sure that you don't have too many goals or too many expectations for a parent during a particular meeting. So step back, think through what's the best outcome for this interaction that I'm going to have with this family. And that can look like a lot of things depending on the particular challenges that an individual is facing in your care. The next recommendation is to consider the setting where you're going to have a conversation with the family. Oftentimes, parents come to us after completing a workday or completing a task that may not leave them in the best mental state to creatively solve a problem about their kid. So we want to prepare the family for the information that we're going to be giving them or asking of them. And we also, as a program, want to make sure that we're communicating with them in a way that meets their individual needs. Some families may be open to meeting in a variety of ways, over the telephone or even via video conference using the internet. As a program, it's our job to make sure that we are responding to the family as creatively as possible and establishing a setting where you're going to get a team building interaction, where it's you and the family working together to be on the same page about the challenges that a kid may be facing. The last recommendation is to refine your approach. As programs, this is where you're challenged to respond creatively to an individual family and an individual family's needs. Oftentimes, families won't respond to challenges in a way that you prefer. And sometimes that can put you in a spot as a program provider where you're challenged to build a better or deeper relationship with a family in a situation that maybe feels frustrating. But this is where you get to be creative as a program provider. Find ways to value the family's perspective. Very often, families are coming from a place where they're trying to show you what they value about who their family is and how their family supports each other on a day-to-day basis. So developing an understanding of that will allow you as a program provider to have a deeper or different perspective of the individual kid as well as the family's priorities. Thank you for taking the time to consider how your program can have better conversations and relationships with families of the children in your care. If you like this video, check out kit.org for more information and resources.